What's up, Burrito? Shadetree Surgeon here in Oregon with my man Shadetree Jason over here.
What's up?
What's up is this freaking shovel head. Jason called me up and he goes, "You will not believe what I just picked up." Yeah, actually, now that I know Jason a lot better over the past couple years, I do believe it. It's the price that I couldn't believe. I don't even want to tell you guys because everyone will just be mad.
Yeah, they'd be mad.
They'd be real mad.
Yeah.
What I tell you this is you don't find the deals unless you're always looking. 1982 shovel head tour glide. If you remember, we just gave one of those away. This one is in
pretty much perfect condition.
Again, I'm not going to tell you what he paid for it because everyone will just be mad. We don't like to make people mad. We like to make people happy.
I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, that's what Jason sells. He sells happiness. It's just over-the-counter happiness. All right, well, we got some dry rotted tires. We got some oil that needs to be changed. Let's see if we can make this thing run.
These grips gotta go.
For all you guys out there saying I've gotten spoiled by my Harbor Freight lift, I don't think I was really spoiled by that lift. Now, I am incredibly spoiled by the airlift that Joe found. But now we're getting back to our roots. When I say our roots, I mean doing it with a floor jack on our hands and knees. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we are getting back to the roots, aren't we?
Yeah. One thing I really got to give Harley credit for back in the day, compared to Honda Goldwings, the way you remove a bag from a Harley Davidson is so freaking easy. They had quick release bags down pat back in the day. If you've ever had to remove a bag from a Goldwing, you will know what I'm talking about. A screwdriver is all you need. Now, when I say ease of removal and it's better than Honda, I mean just the Honda Goldwing, not the Silver Wing and not the CBX, not the Magna bags that came off with just a key and acted like suitcases. Those were amazing. Okay, we're gonna do the rear tire first. As you guys remember, I didn't film the last time I did a rear tire in one of these FLTs, these old tour glides with the enclosed rear chain, because it's a gigantic pain in the dick. And I didn't film it because I was just cussing the whole time, but at least I've done it once before. Or at least I was there while Joe the Mountain Jedi did it, so like I kind of remember what's going on. Dude, good news. It's got a clip type master link on it. FLT rear wheel removal tool. Well, normally I get rid of these things. Welcome to Bradshaw Garage, Oregon location. We're already making it look more like my own. Anyway, I think we're actually going to keep it this time because it's in such good shape. Well, we went ahead and put it away because we couldn't get someone to change the tire, or even though we did actually get the tire off, at least the rear wheel. Only 4 bolts hold the front wheel on. And I'll tell you, I really tried to talk Jason into letting me use spoons on it. I was like, please, Jason, please, we can get this on. Just let me use the spoons. But Jason made a very compelling argument to go get lunch and drink beer instead.
Yeah.
And I stood up to him as hard as I could, boys, but what can we say? It's his bike, he's the host. So we're gonna go ahead and put the tools away and drink beers instead. Well, I mean, me and Jason are gonna drink beers.
Sure. Yeah.
Joey's gonna drink a Diet Pepsi and watch us drink beers. Damn, dude, I'm hanging out with 2 beautiful men that just said they love nesting. What's this place called?
Copper Mountain Brewing.
And their burgers are 100% made out of cow, but 50% brisket. Came highly recommended. Pretty stoked, man. It's way better than working on motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love working on motorcycles, but
Working on my cholesterol.
yeah, working on burgers is fun too. The more beers I drink, the more I want to do this. They brought in a bunch of cages over there, and I would love to clue you in to what the table just said, what they might be for, but I can't. It's YouTube.
No, not here. You know what's cooler? What's up? Feel it in the rims.
I'll only bleep out one of those words. I'll let you guess what it is. Delicious, by the way. So we're not working on bikes anymore. We're not hanging out at the brewery, but we are at work.
Yes.
Luckily, work is still really, really fun.
Back to the grind. We got space trucking we're about to throw into the oven. We got probably 2,000 grams here that we're going to toss in the oven, heat up, and start putting these in disposable carts and packaging them up.
Space trucking, raspberry buffet, ready to go into carts. It's been a long time coming. Saying something about my own work ethic that the raspberry buffet that's going into carts right now is ready before the actual raspberry buffet motorcycle.
Yeah.
But it is raspberry buffet too, so I'll cut myself a little slack. But today, I'm going to learn how to put this stuff into carts. Same as Shadetree Jason, I learned this from him. And you better know how every single process that goes down and be willing to do it yourself. I don't know if I loaded it up or not, but I guess there's a small chance that it could have been done by the hands of Shadetree.
We're putting him to work, baby. He's getting his hands dirty today.
All right, so first step is, we got to heat this up because right now that's thicker than a Snicker, baby.
Boy, it is. You can see it has no movement. I usually just take the ring off and leave it up there. Just heats it up. That's literally it. So we throw that sucker in there and we'll give it like
all right, 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
I just went over the oven and the cart fillers over there, but this is the new thing that my man Shadetree Jay is working on. This is the automated, except for one part, gramming line over here. Fast can that thing fill grams? And he goes,
as fast as you can put these jars down here and as fast as you can cap this thing, that's about as fast as this thing goes.
Well, let me tell you what, with the way things are going right now, how much sessions Shadetree and Braps are, as fast as you can put it in there is as fast as we need to go right now, man. Because let me tell you what, dude, look at these boxes over here, baby.
Ready to go.
We got nothing but raspberry buffet, big twin, and space trucking. Ready to rock and roll. This is just a little Brapstar corner. You're like, damn, that's a lot, right? Well, yeah, take in all of that over there, and trust me, this stuff goes. I'm sure that these shelves turn over what's on them weekly.
Incredibly fast. Yeah.
As fast as they can order it is as fast as they can make it here. Yeah. I'm going to try not to get in the way too much because people are hungry for it, and they're not going to be happy with me if I slow things down by learning here. So I'm going to try to be a fast learner. I've also been told why you have to heat it up, because if you try to fill this thing up before that stuff is warm, if you've ever tried to pull apart a grilled cheese sandwich, you'll know why you cannot do that. And Jason told me if you try to put that in there and you end up spider webbing it, you're gonna have a bad day.
So we're gonna pour that in right up to that line right there. And you can even see just like with the drips, how that will start to heat and spider web, and this is hot. So then we put this clamp back on here.
These are the ones you chose because you can get every iota of product out of them, right?
Well, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, hardware is hardware, right?
Yeah.
Like things happen. It doesn't matter if you have the best hardware in the world, but we do our very best to mitigate any issues by having, working with guys like ABD, iCrusher.
Jason was really vehement about is you want to make sure you get all of it out. Now, could you get a bad cart? Yeah, that can happen. But at the end of the day, for years, he wasn't happy with how much product you're able to get out of one of these. So that's why carts are just starting to happen now. Jason has been through hundreds of different models of these carts. Like, you wouldn't believe it to find the right one.
Exactly. And these iCrushers are amazing. They're perfect pocket-sized little deals. They got USB-C. These have worked so well for everybody. We've had like the lowest return rate on these. But at the end of the day, they're still hardware. Things are going to happen, but we do our best to make sure that these will last and you'll get every bit of oil out of them. And if you don't, we stand behind it and we will give the dispensaries replacements if there's any issues.
It's a product for the people.
It is.
And we know that most of the people out there ain't buying the most expensive thing on the shelf. Right. But what Jason and the boys at Shadetree have done is created the absolute best product and the absolute best hardware, and still coming in at a price point that's below anybody else.
It's for the people, right? A price point anybody can afford.
Yeah, that's the deal. For the people, baby. Do you always wear gloves when you do this?
I do. I wouldn't want anybody's fingerprints inside my stuff, so we're very careful. All these are already like super blown out and clean, because the last thing we want is anything inside the package.
Yeah, dude. People are spending their money. So.
Yeah, you know what? We try to be as sanitary as we can possibly be.
Square side towards me, so window towards me. I'm gonna try not to fuck up my first one or my second one, but we'll see.
Make sure it's like all cornered, like real nice, perfect, like straight in the front, perfect, and let her rip. There she goes.
Dude, hell yeah. I know I only pressed one button, but it still feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does.
As I'm sitting over here learning how to do this, and he didn't even ask me to say this, obviously, but my man Jason over here, who's I've seen run around with his head on fire all friggin' day, is making sure that his guy that he's got working for him, who is a legal prosecutor in Afghanistan, but his license didn't transfer over, so he's working for Jason right now. He just made sure the temp agency got him paid, and now he's getting him car insurance. Because he's like, oh, let me handle this, because the guy's got a language break. Anyway, I'm just saying. Good dude.
We'll see how good it'll be.
Well, okay, I guess it's not done yet.
Like, cool. You got it in truck. I'm like, I'm an awesome dude.
I can officially say that I'm an expert at the easiest job here, which is putting these in packages. 1,000 carts later, the bottom of the barrel, least skill job here, dude. I got it. I got it, man. Anything else is suspect. I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished up today because, yeah, I don't want to leave a hovercraft in poor Jason's garage. Thankfully, the front wheel on these, much easier to take off than the rear. We've been messing in the lab, been working on bikes, we've been out to bars. There's one thing that we haven't done since I've been here in Oregon, and that's ride motorcycles. And let me tell you what, the ride into work, one of the most amazing rides I've ever been on. So today, we're gonna do it with Hot Fuzz 2.0. Shadetree Jay picked this bike up. We got some cool plans for it. It's to bring nothing but terror to pot smokers, but now, it's a little better. More on that later. Fingers crossed. Started up fine yesterday. Like a champ, dude.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Hot Fuzz 2.0. Normally, I'm in Tampa, Florida, going like, all you guys up north, I feel bad for you because you're stuck inside, it's snowing, it's cold. And now I'm in Oregon and I'm going, man, I feel bad for everybody in Florida right now because it's already 90 degrees there. Here I am in Oregon, it's a crisp 66. And if you live in Florida right now and you're riding today, I feel bad for you because I'm feeling real good right about now. Another reason to be jealous of all these Oregonians. Well, I guess if you don't smoke, you wouldn't be jealous of them. But if you do smoke and you live in Oregon right now, what a time to be alive. Brapstar carts hitting the shelves soon, baby. And that's why Jason went out and picked up Hot Fuzz 2.0 because we got the Brapstar delivery vehicle back in Tampa. We got the Bangkok bagger delivering all your Brapstar swag to the USPS. If we're going to be delivering all them Brapstar carts out here, hey, baby, we all met because of motorcycles. I want those to be delivered by motorcycle, too. Driving to work here ain't bad. Especially when I'm driving into work to package up all those little carts of joy for the good weirdos out here in the state of Oregon. Let's get some go juice, baby. A little bit of a haul to the dab factory, but trust me, you want it to be even longer when you take the ride. God, look at the freaking flowers over there. Of course, we're interested in a much different flower today. We got our work cut out for us back at the lab. We got Raspberry Buffet all packaged up, but we've still got Space Truckin' and Big Twin. I haven't even gotten those into the carts yet, so we got some work to do. Oh, the real fuzz. All right, nothing to see here, boys. Just a member of the Law-Abiding Citizens Club. I guess there really isn't anything to worry about. We're rolling completely legal out here. Well, there's no tag on the bike and it's not registered, so we'll say that the consumables are legal, and you know you're in a Shadetree surgeon video when the motorcycle is more legal than the drugs. Gorgeous, man. You know, if you told me 5-10 years ago that Oregon would be my second home, or at least it feels like a second home. Got so many friends out here now. We've got Shadetree Jay, Dab Factory, Brapstars out here, of course. We're very close to opening Forgotten Angels, Oregon. Like, we're on the way to all this stuff. You told me a while ago that I'd be spending this much time in Oregon, I'd have laughed right in your face. And now that I'm here, I can't believe I didn't come out here sooner, man. And when we put on the rides here, we get everything from backwoods rednecks to purple-haired freaks from downtown, baby. We take them all in. Give me your weird, your smelly, your cabbage-handed freaks. Every once in a while, I'll say something like that, and someone will go like, well, I'm just a normal, non-tattooed square, and all you want is freaks. How do I hang out? Well, baby, let me tell you what, dude. If you're a pocket-protected, normal square, ADV, dad jeans, supreme, weekend warrior with a wife and 2.5 kids and a golden retriever, we want you too, you goddamn freak, because you wouldn't have clicked on this video and been wondering about hanging out if you didn't have some freak buried real deep inside you. It's always the straight-laced types that really let it all hang out after a few beers. I don't know what you're hiding, boys, but I know you're hiding something. But seriously, don't let all my bullshit talking about like freaks and geeks and everybody in between keep you away if you're a nice straight-laced family man. After all, Shadetree Jay, the reason I'm out here in the first place, Shadetree Jay's a family man. I was talking about him. He's got the whole deal. White picket fence, 2.5, well, I guess just two kids, and a golden retriever. Honest to goodness family man. And I didn't film it, but trust me, every day after work out here, we end the day by going to Jason's son's soccer practice at the park. Shadetree Jay, that man is as wholesome as they come. So slight update to our Afghani friend out there whose car insurance had lapsed and Jason helped him get through. So he did get the car insurance.
Dialed in.
I also found out that, like I said, he was a prosecutor, but he was actually a prosecutor prosecuting ISIS.
Yeah.
His brother-in-law was a doctor helping out the American military over there. That's why they're over here, because I imagine it's not super friendly for him over there right now.
They got asylum here in the States, but their families are still over in Afghanistan. He's doing his best to try to get the family over here.
Jason's doing right by him. He helped him out above and beyond, I say. And he gets rewarded, and I get rewarded too. I'll take something for nothing. Home-cooked Afghani food, that's delicious. Just wanted to end that story. Good dude over here. Well, we're done sticker and raspberry buffet. It's time to do space trucking, and that's the first run. Jason says they look perfect.
Looking good, baby.
Jason knows what he's talking about, so we're excited about this one. Space trucking is one that's really special to me because, you know, who wouldn't want to get high in space? You know, like, come on, dude.
Get high in space.
Exactly, dude. Let's fill these suckers up. And just like that, I'm back in Tampa. But it was working for a good cause because we're coming back this 15th, the 15th of June. We're organizing a ride. We're gonna meet up at 10:30 a.m. at the Dab Factory. That's at 630 Southwest Walnut Street in Hillsboro, Oregon. It's an amazing ride out there, and we're gonna do an amazing group ride back. We've got a couple of stops planned, and we're gonna end it with a party at Legion Moto Co. in Portland, Oregon. I know a bunch of you guys out there in Oregon have already done this ride with us before, and it was an awesome time. I'm making sure to give plenty of notice. We got a couple weeks before it happens. I'm super excited about all the stuff we've got coming out, all the hard work we put into it, and I'm super excited for you guys to try it for the first time. If you're the type of people who try it after all. That is not required. Trust me, you do not have to imbibe to come hang out. I want you to come anyway. It's gonna be a poker run, though I don't think we're gonna have 5 stops. We'll just give out more than 1 card at each stop. We'll have prizes and free stuff there for you guys. Can't wait to hang out with all my Oregonian friends out there and everybody else who happens to make it down too. Last time we had people from Canada, we had people from Idaho, a bunch of people from Washington, people who came up from California. It was an absolutely awesome time, and I'm excited to do it again. Make sure to ask your local bud tender to get in Brapstar and Sessions. Those will be available soon, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think of them. Make sure you tag me on Instagram or here on YouTube if you've got them. Let me know what you think, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Because before they go out there, it's just this nerve-wracking pit of my stomach feeling going like, gosh, I really hope people love it. Anyway, we'll burn that bridge when we get there, along with a few other things. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday, and we'll see you on Saturday the 15th in Oregon. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Shadetree, army! Shadetree, army! Armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shadetree, army! Shadetree, army! Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high. Shadetree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.